Out of the forest at last there stood the mountain, wholly unveiled, awful in bulk and majesty, filling all the view like a separate, newborn world, yet withal so fine and so beautiful it might well fire the dullest observer to desperate enthusiasm. Ever present, Mount Rainier, a volcano located 85 miles southeast of Seattle, Washington, looms 14,410 feet above dozens of cities and towns and millions of people. Mount Rainier is a welcomed backdrop for residents when we can see it, and a major attraction for tourists seeking sanctum from the tedium of daily life. And how often, as we go about our daily lives, do we think about the potential of this formidable, silent neighbor? Contrary to what many assume, Mount Rainier isn't dormant at all. In fact, it's considered extremely active, and in its relatively short geological life, has already erupted thousands of times.
Mount Rainier will erupt again. It's not finished, but it could be decades to hundreds of years, but it will erupt again.
On May 18, 1980, Mount St. Helens, located 2 hours south of Mount Rainier, erupted, spewing volcanic mudslides to distances as far as 50 miles. When Helens erupted, most weren't suitably prepared, being that it was the first eruption in the contiguous United States since 1915.
While a really big eruption such as occurred in 1980 at Mount St. Helens is a fairly low probability event, the hazards from Rainier are such that even a small eruption can generate significant hazards. So that's really is why most of us in the field consider Mount Rainier the most hazardous of cascade volcanoes.
No one can say exactly when Rainier or any volcano will awaken. For now, Rainier serves as a home for 65 mammal species. (14 species of amphibian, 182 species of birds, and 14 species of native fish across 382 lakes, 470 rivers and streams, and over 3,000 acres of other wetlands. The most glaciated mountain in the United States, this trait that makes Rainier especially potentially dangerous in the case of an eruption also allows it to provide water for 9 major watersheds. One of the Native American names for Mount Rainier was Tahoma, meaning the mountain that was God. This seems fitting for a mountain that can support so much life, evoke so much fascination, even create its own weather, and contain so much catastrophic potential.